Stay? Oh, good, good. What a performance. Let's give another round of applause to Lions Dance Me and all the high school students. Good evening. Welcome to this year's official celebration of Lunar New Year at City Hall. I'm Claudine Chang, the president of the APA Heritage Foundation. Our AAPI Heritage Celebration team of volunteers always look forward to this event to provide support to the Mayor's office because the Lunar New Year is the first major celebration of Asian and Pacific Islanders heritage in the year. Also known as the Spring Festival in China and many countries in Asia, Lunar New Year is a time when family and friends come together, visit, have good food, wishing each other the best of everything, happiness, good fortune, good everything in the year. That's what we are doing here right now. The San Francisco family coming together, celebrating together. So thank you for being here. I am going to say a few words in Chinese now. After all, it's Lunar New Year. 大家新年好，我係鄭可欣，我係亞太傳統文化月基金會嘅會長。我哋今日好多謝你哋大家嚟到咧參加市長羅偉同埋三藩市官員嘅新年慶祝會，希望大家蛇年大吉大利，心想事成，萬事勝意，身體健康最緊要。希望大家有一個愉快嘅晚上。So this is the year of the snake, and the snake is known for the quick wit, wisdom, moving around, really very quickly and with good energy, positive energy. The two words that I have heard most associated with the year of the snake are renewal and transformation. Renewal and transformation. I believe that this is what we in San Francisco can look forward to this year. Because we have a mayor who is committed to doing exactly the same, a mayor that's committed to restoring vibrancy in San Francisco to make sure that our city is safe, prosperous, and a happy place for all families, for our businesses, for residents and tourists alike. Please welcome the host of this event, our mayor, Mayor Daniel Lurie.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so appreciative that you all are here tonight on behalf of myself and the City and County of San Francisco. It is my great honor to welcome you to our Lunar New Year celebration here at City Hall. Tonight, we gather not only to usher in the new year, but to celebrate the rich traditions, vibrant culture, and the incredible contributions of our API community. This year, as Claudine said, marks the year of the snake, an animal that symbolizes transformation and truly believes these qualities will guide us as we embrace the opportunities ahead in 2025. Lunar New Year is a time to celebrate our shared history and the diversity that makes San Francisco one of the most, if not the most, dynamic city in the world. I'd like to acknowledge, yeah, we can clap. I'd like to acknowledge our host committee sitting in the front row, City Administrator Carmen Chu, City Attorney David Chu, the Chu Association, Sheriff Paul Miyamoto, Sheriff, thank you. Public Defender Mano Raju, nice to see you. Supervisor Connie Chan, Supervisor Cheyenne Chen, and Supervisor Bilal Mahmood. Thank you all for ensuring that today's celebration reflects the importance that celebrating Lunar New Year deserves. Today's event would not be possible without the work of Claudine and Al Perez. Thank you both for your continued dedication to our city and to our community. I would also like to acknowledge the representatives of the Counselor Corps, including the People's Republic of China. Acting Counselor General Yang Xiaozhang, thank you for being here. And before I list off all of the Counselor Generals that are here, I'd like to thank our Head of Protocol, Penny Coulter. Penny, thank you for everything that you are doing for our city. We have representatives from Australia, Greece, Colombia, Indonesia, Japan, Singapore, and Kazakhstan. Thank you all for being here tonight. As we welcome this new year, I am excited about what lies ahead. Let this be a time of growth, opportunity, and transformation for all of us, individually and as a city. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight, and I wish you all a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. Gong hei fat choi and shunni kwai lo. How did I do? I'm gonna get better. Thank you and enjoy the celebration. Now, Counselor Generals, will you come on up?
Moving on, to introduce this event's co-host and San Francisco's official family, let's welcome our friend, City Administrator Carmen Chu.
Thank you so much, Claudine, to Al, and to the mayor. Thank you so much for making a wonderful event like this possible here at City Hall. It's such a beautiful sight to see people on the second floor, people on the first floor, all joining in to celebrate. I don't think that I've seen a house this packed in a while for our Lunar New Year celebration, so I just want to, again, congratulate you and thank you for making this wonderful event possible. I know so much work goes into this. This is a wonderful time of year for me and my family. I'm a Chinese American. My parents were immigrants to the United States. And one of our most favorite traditions is this Lunar New Year period. It's a time when my family gets together, when we celebrate jokes, good times, laughs. We reminisce on the year that passed, but also look forward to the wonderful year ahead. And how wonderful to be able to celebrate this celebration and this tradition with our larger city family here, the community members that are here, all of the people who are here in public service, and of course our elected family that is here. So again, I welcome you to City Hall, and I'm so thankful to be here and to serve as your city administrator. 大家你好，我係行政官朱嘉文，今日咧就好歡迎大家嚟到呢度慶祝我哋新年。我想祝大家新年快樂、身體健康、萬事勝意。多謝晒。And with that, I would like to invite my co-host to come up and say a few words. And so may I please invite our City Attorney David Chu, Sheriff Paul Miyamoto, Public Defender Mano Raju, Supervisor Connie Chan, Supervisor Cheyenne Chen, and Supervisor Bilal Mahmood to please come on up and share a few words. Yes, round of applause.
Good evening, San Francisco, and welcome to the Asian American capital of the United States, right here. We are home to the oldest Chinatown in the United States, one of 3 Japantowns, Little Saigon, the Filipino Cultural Heritage District. Our Asian Americans, we built the railroad and wine country. We created fortune cookies and technologies, and we established farm worker rights and the constitutional right to birthright citizenship. And we have done this despite Chinese exclusion, Japanese internment, earthquake and fire, COVID, and anti-Asian hate. We are Asian America. We are the incredible community, the diverse communities that represent San Francisco. And I want to say to our Vietnamese community, Juk Mun Num Boi, to our Korean community, Sahe Bok Mane Pariseo, to our Taiwanese community, Xin Yi Kyung Hee, and to our Mandarin-speaking community, Xin Yin Kwai Luk. And with that, I'm going to introduce our Sheriff Miyamoto, who's going to say welcome in every other dialect.
Thank you, City Attorney. I don't know how I always have to follow him when we have these celebrations. I will try, though. Let me try Indonesian. Selamat Tahun Baru, and this is for my wife, Maligayang Bagong Taon. So, I am very honored to be here, not just representing our community, not just representing our diverse AAPI community, but also representing San Francisco, and this opportunity to celebrate together. And as Carmen mentioned, there are so many people here celebrating that it's just wonderful to feel the energy, to feel all of us together, sharing with each other and sharing in celebration. I get to celebrate New Year's twice. Japanese tradition, Oshigatsu, during the beginning of the calendar year, and then 1 month later with my Chinese family celebrating Lunar New Year. And I am very fortunate to have that just in my family, and very fortunate to share everything with the city family as we move forward with the celebration. Thank you. And let me introduce now, and I made it easy for you because I'm not going to use my Chinese tonight, but Mano Raju, our public defender.
Thank you, Sheriff. Gung Hei Fa Choi. Happy Lunar New Year to everyone. I'm very proud to be the son of Indian immigrants and the only South Asian elected public defender in the country, and very proud, and it's always a joy to see the diversity of our city's community and our Asian community this month. I also want to acknowledge that this is Black History Month, and the coalitions between Asian communities and Black communities are very, very important in the development and growth of our city. As the public defender, we're very committed to protecting constitutional rights in the courtroom, but also creating opportunities for all the clients that we represent and opportunities for their families. That's something that brings me a lot of honor to be able to do this for San Francisco. Claudine, I really appreciate you and the talking about the importance of transformation and renewal. As your public defender and our whole office, we're very committed to those principles, transforming and renewal. And we really look forward to working with the new mayor's administration and the Board of Supervisors to bring about more transformation, more renewal, and more community safety for all of us. Thank you so much. And I'm here to also introduce Supervisor Connie Chan.
Thank you, and first just want to thank Mayor Lurie for being our leading host of this event, and definitely thank you, our City Administrator Carmen Chu, for always being such a gracious MC and host, and definitely Claudine and Al. Al is somewhere in the crowd, and just really want to thank both of you for all your effort for putting this together. While we're so diverse, we identify ourselves in different cultures and language, we celebrate in unity, and that is what's happening today. And to see everyone here, we're celebrating in unity and in solidarity. We're sending a message that San Francisco is here and San Francisco is celebrating. We are a sanctuary, and we're going to be having a brighter and greater future to come. And so for all of you to be here and be part of this, I am so grateful, and that I can be part of this community and this village celebrating together. It's just amazing for a first-generation immigrant growing up in Chinatown. So for that, I am also really grateful that now, not just me as the only Chinese American member of the Board of Supervisors for the last couple of years, we have now a new addition to the Board of Supervisors, and I am so grateful to be introducing her, Supervisor Cheyenne Chen.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you again. Thank you for being here and celebrating San Francisco here tonight. I would like to call again with our mayors. This is a year with hope. This is a year of transformation. This is a year of transformation that brings hope in this building, that expands to San Francisco. And I have my little daughter, and she's the year of the snake. Hi. She is very proud that this is the year of the snake. She's like, snake moves really, really fast, but we get things done. So I'm really hoping and hopeful this is the year of snake, that we're celebrating accomplishment, that we're celebrating a safer San Francisco, a more vibrant San Francisco, that we welcomes all people from across the state, across the nation, and across internationally to come back to San Francisco and celebrate with us next year, Lunar New Year, here in San Francisco. Thank you. And I also would like to say a few words in Chinese. I grew up in China, so I would like to say this in Mandarin. 大家好，我是11区的陈小妍市参事，在这里祝大家蛇年大吉，新春行好运，祝大家在新的一年里面家庭幸福，身体健康，万事如意。谢谢，恭喜发财，恭喜发财。Now I'm going to introduce also my colleague, Supervisor Mahmood, to come speak.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bilal Mahmood, Supervisor of District 5. I'm proud to be the first South Asian elected representative of the Board of Supervisors to add some balance with my public defender. But I'm proud here today for this to be my first Lunar New Year celebration because it means so much to my family. My family, my parents were immigrants to this country over 40 years ago, but my partner's family as well were immigrants from China over 40 years ago as well. And they came here, classic immigrant story. They started a restaurant, they ran it for 30 years, and classic immigrant story, they still haven't retired, even though they probably should. But this year will be the first year, despite having been part of the Chinatown community in the broader Bay Area, that they'll be able to be in the Lunar New Year parade. And so I'm really glad to be able to give them that opportunity for the first time, and that's what this city represents. It's a beacon for immigrants, it's a beacon for small business, it's a beacon of hope, and we're going to ensure, as San Francisco City Hall, that that continues to be so. So thank you for being here, and enjoy the rest of the celebration.
Now, my fellow co-hosts, don't think that you get off the stage yet. You got to stay here. That's part of the job of being a co-host. But I would like to invite our Board of Supervisors to please come on up. I know that we are joined by Supervisor Fielder, Supervisor Melgar, Supervisor Sauter, Supervisor Walton, Engardio, and I believe a President of the Board of Supervisors, Supervisor Mendelman. And I'd like to ask Supervisor Mendelman to say a few words on behalf of the Board of Supervisors.
Carmen Chu, best city administrator in the world. She's so good. Oops. And David Chu, we are so grateful for the work that you are doing to defend birthright citizenship and to stick up for San Francisco values. I'm Raphael Mandelman, I'm the District 8 Supervisor, and I'm also the President of the Board of Supervisors, and I'm so happy for Connie Chan that she doesn't have to be the API caucus alone, as she was doing for 2 years there. So thank you, Cheyenne, and thank you, Bilal. And we have definitely more than a majority of the board here. I just, on behalf of the board, want to wish everyone a very happy Year of the Snake. I want to thank Claudine and Al for doing this every year, year after year. And Mr. Mayor, I think it's been said, this is, I think, the biggest celebration we've had of a new year in many years, and that's, amazing. So congratulations. Happy Year of the Snake, everybody. San in Phai Lok, San Tai Gin Hong, Man Si Yu Yi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. That's about as much as I got.
Nice job, Supervisor. And now it is my honor to invite our other elected officials, part of our official family, Assessor Recorder Torres, Treasurer Cisneros, District Attorney Brooke Jenkins, members of the San Francisco Unified School Board. Please come on up. Now, I know what you're thinking. Are we going to say everybody's going to have a turn at speaking? No. But I want to say thank you to all of our elected officials for joining us, and perhaps I can ask the mayor to come on up. I think there is a photo opportunity that is awaiting us here, and maybe I can ask all of my elected family to join in our Lunar New Year greeting, so follow after me. Are you ready? You got to trust what I'm going to ask you to say, right? Ready? 恭喜發財，新年快樂，身體健康，出入平安，添丁發財。Happy New Year, everybody.
Let's see if this works. Is this working? I guess this is working. Thank you, city officials. Next, we have a great performance for all of you from the Korean community. Please warmly welcome Il Win Kim. He is a teacher for many, many years in the Korean traditional dance and with the percussion instrument, jaku. So please welcome our Korean performer. Thank you. The next item on our program is really a San Francisco tradition. In the United States, the Lunar New Year commemorative stamp was launched in 1992, the first ever stamp honoring the culture and contributions of Chinese and Asian Americans in the United States. That stamp was launched in 1992 with the Year of the Rooster. And the historic unveiling of that stamp was in our city in San Francisco. And every year since then, San Francisco has hosted either the National First Day of Issue ceremony or, like today, the ceremonial unveiling of the New Year stamp. The stamp is a unique instrument of communication. It amplifies an integral part of our culture. And in the case of the Lunar New Year stamp, the Lunar New Year series, the stamp tells the story of the Chinese zodiac, about how during the lunar cycle of 12 years that each year is represented by a different animal. So today, to conduct the stamp unveiling ceremony, please welcome San Francisco Postmaster Sunil Shannon.
Thank you, Claudine. As Claudine says, I'm Sunil Shannon, Postmaster of San Francisco. Good evening, everyone. It's my honor to be here on behalf of the United States Postal Service as we celebrate the Year of the Snake with the new 4-hour stamps. I would like first to thank you speakers, honored guests, our community, customers, and community leaders for your continued support. As the Postmaster of San Francisco, I'm proud to recognize this beautiful and meaningful stamp and is valued by the both community we serve in San Francisco and employees who celebrate Lunar New Year's. It is time when families and communities gather, as you have done today, to celebrate the unveiling of this stamp. The Postal Service is proud to celebrate the nation's history and heritage through our commemorative stamps program. In fact, the Lunar New Year collection and some of the most successful stamps released in the history of the Postal Service. And it's no surprise considering more than 1.5 billion people around the world marks the annual event. For more than 3 decades, the Postal Service has proudly issued stamps celebrate the Lunar New Year. The tradition, now woven into our philatelic heritage, started right here in San Francisco with the 1993 unveiling of the Year of the Rooster stamp. In 2020, the Postal Service introduced its 3rd Lunar New Year series. This is the 6th 4-hour stamps in the series of 12 stamps, which will continue through 2031, with the stamps of the year horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. The Year of the Snake stamps features a 3-dimensional snake mark created by artist Camilla Chu with the art director provided by Antonio Alcalé. Referencing the beautiful adorned mask used in Lunar New Year's parades, the series offers a contemporary take on the long tradition of paper cut art created the year. The mask is constructed out of hand-printed paper, then cut, scored, and folded into shape. It was embellished with acrylic paint and other paper elements like flower, tassels, the back, and then covered a layer of paper mache. The mask was then photographed on a white background for this series. It's said that those born in the Year of Snake are said to be charismatic, wise, and deep thinking, making them proficient musicians, philosophers, writers, and teachers. That's you. Just like the snake, we have adopted, improved efficiency, and embraced innovation with a commitment to provide service to our customer. We can all hope to share the snake many positive qualities, to have poise in our communication, wisdom in our judgment, and a constant goal of growth. The stamps is available now at any of our local post office, including the Chinatown station, where special commemorative stamps item will also be available next week. You can also order these stamps at the convenience of your home at USPS.com. As you add this stamp to your collection or use it to mail your Lunar New Year greeting, it is our sincere hope that Year of the Snakes stamps deliver peace, joy, and comfort to you and your family. Thank you again for the opportunity to be with you today. It's truly an honor to celebrate such a meaningful stamp for the community of San Francisco. Now I'd like to ask Mayor Lori to come and participate in the annual of 2025 year of the Snake Stamps Forever. I'd like to call Claudine and the co-host to come up, please.
Thank you very much. I hope everybody goes and buys a postage stamp, send a letter to the person that you've been wanting to, that love letter that you were supposed to send, last year, all of those cards that you had been holding off, go get your stamps. Now I'd like to introduce two pillars of our community, individuals who have been integral in representing our community, people who have been helping to organize our Lunar New Year parade and all the festivities that are happening across the city. Of course, I'd like to bring up to speak Thomas G. from the Sohing Benevolent Association, and of course, Donald Liu, who is heading the Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Welcome.
I'm going to speak in Chinese, okay? 各位來賓，今日好高興被邀請嚟同大家一齊慶祝我哋呢個中國新年嘅活動。中國年係我哋中國人最重要嘅傳統節日。每一年嘅今日呢，我哋所有家庭嘅 member 都要翻嚟屋企過年。咁佢係我哋家庭成員嘅老大。咁啊，同埋團結嘅象徵。咁我哋大家翻嚟過年嘅意義呢，就係我哋大家家庭總結過去一年嘅成績，同埋展望未來一年我哋嘅工作需要。咁我哋細個嘅時候呢，最中意呢一日㗎啦。咁我哋係嗰一日360日，一日我哋細佬哥係老大。咁啊，所有成年人呢，都唔會話我哋戒究我哋細佬哥做錯啲乜嘢，咁因為今日新年，咁我哋仲好記得我哋新年嗰一日，全村嘅細路逐家逐戶唱隻兒歌就去攞利是同埋喜糖嘅。咁雖然我哋而家年齡就回唔到去當年嘅紅年，但係終希望我哋能夠大家做 happy。咁啊，今年係蛇年，蛇係代表聰明、靈活同埋多變。咁希望我哋發揚蛇嘅精神，把我哋三藩市建設得更好。多謝大家，祝蛇年吉祥 ，Happy New Year！
恭喜發財，大家新年快樂！ Mayor Lurie, member of the Board of Supervisors, elected officials, acting Council General Zhang, and also member of the Council of Corps, and all the dignitaries. Welcome to the prosperous start of the Year of the Snake. The Flower Fair in Chinatown was a resounding success, with thousands of locals, tourists coming together to celebrate the annual traditions. The event saw the largest turnout since the pandemic, making a significant revival for Chinatown and showcasing the community resilience in preserving cultural traditions while embracing the vibrancy of Lunar New Year's festivities. The momentum for this year's celebration began with Mayor Lurie's inaugural celebration in Chinatown, which set the tone for an exciting start to the festivities. The mayor's presence and recognition of Chinatown's cultural and economic significance energizes the community and carried into the Lunar New Year celebrations. Looking ahead, Chinatown is preparing for a record-breaking crowd, the Chinese Lunar New Year, street fair, and parade. One of this year's most significant events for local merchants, more than just the celebrations. This event served as a vital economic driver, with businesses generating up to 30% of the annual sale during the month-long festivities. With excitement building and renewed sense of community spirit, the Year of the Snake is off to a great start, bringing prosperity, culture, celebration back to the heart of San Francisco Chinatown. As we embrace the wisdom and transformation that the Year of the Snake represents, may it bring you health, prosperity, success. May the year ahead be filled with peace, happiness, and new opportunity. 恭喜發財，新年快樂. Thank you.
Donald and the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, thank you so much. Aside from the parade that I know the flower fair that you have for us, I think we need to give a round of applause to the Miss Chinatown USA contestants who have been standing here and to be at this event.
I'm sorry, I forgot to recognize all the local beautiful contestants to Miss Chinatown USA this year. And also thank you to the assistant of Judy and also Alex Fong, our board member. But thank you for your participation in this year's pageant.
Thank you, the Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Be sure we show up at the parade on the 15th. And then when you all came into the Rotunda to the City Hall, I don't know if you saw the two pandas, the two beautifully sculpted, colorful pandas on each side of the entrance to the Rotunda. For that, we have to thank the Chinese Historical Society of America, CHSA, for delivering the pandas. The pandas, there were a total of 8 pandas that were in Chinatown in different places on display and to bring good fortune and good luck to our community. So thank you, CHSA. Moving forward, before we introduce the next performance, I also like to give thanks to the Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association for sponsoring the line dance year after year. Thank you so much. And the volunteers, thank you. We can't do without the lion dance. And then really all the volunteers that make this event possible, all the volunteers that are helping with Asian American API Heritage Celebration, Thomas Lee, Dennis E., Grace Horikiri, of course our one and only Al Perez, Entertainment Commissioner, to produce the show this evening, and many, many other volunteers that we have. Thank you so much for helping out and supporting. Let's thank our volunteers, please. And now, I'd like to invite our Indonesian cultural performer to join us, Oka Nagara. This is going to be a treat. This is one of Indonesia's most famous mask dance. And let's welcome Oka Nagara. Hello, we are not done yet because we have prepared for you the grand finale performance for this evening. I just want to remind everybody that on your way out, of course, there's no New Year celebration without our fortune cookie to bring home with a good fortune. So on your way out, please be sure to pick up your own box of fortune. And now with the grand finale, let's welcome our Filipino performers to perform the Bandango Silao by the Caricán Dance Company. Thank you. you to all the cultural performers. I hope you had a good time. Have you been having a good time? Thank you for being here. Thank you to all the volunteers, the sponsors, the APA Heritage Foundation, Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association, Chinese Chamber of Commerce, CHSA, and everyone. We hope to see you here next year. And remember to pick up your fortune cookies on your way out. So have a good evening. Thank you.